But if this lad's staying at 4, you've just got to ignore him, haven't you?
Well, that's easier said than done.
Chris, he's got to keep his temper. He can't go lashing out.
The same's true of the teacher, of course.
But he's got to survive in that special group. I'm trying to help him here.
Dad?
One thing at a time, love.
She wants to go to Nisha's after school. It's not very special.
Of course you can, love you.
It is quite special, actually. It's to meet her parents.
Who are they? Lord and Lady Muck.
Look, you know nothing about it, you.
Stop it, you two.
I'll get it.
Sammy.
Might's been for me.
It could be Brian.
Bumper's not friends with him anymore, not now he's in the divvies class.
That just proves how much you know. And anyway, it's called a special unit.
Have you got your homework packed up yet, miss?
But it's early yet.
Go up and do it now.
But why?
Because you're upsetting him, that's why.
But it's true. I don't see him with Bumper anymore. I always see him on his own.
It's Harry and Ralph with the model train. Do you want a word with our Jeff? I've asked them in.
Go on.
Honest, I didn't mean anything.
Come on, get your stuff packed.
Is it any wonder I'm worn out by the time I get to work?
Mum, can I ask you something else?
Yeah, go on.
Well, it's Ronnie's birthday next week, and me and Lou and Nisha, well, we want to go to a club to celebrate, and Ronnie's mum will pick us up, and it's all right to spend the night at hers, and in the morning we'll go straight to school from there.
Midweek.
Well, that's when it's a birthday. She can't help it.
You've been half asleep at your desk.
Girls stop gabbing half the night.
So what are you saying, eh? I can only go if it's on a Friday.
You can go if you get back at 10:30.
But it's hardly worth going.
10:45, 11 at the latest.
What do Ronnie's parents think about it?
Well, it's only her mum. Dad's walked out on her years ago.
Well, doesn't she mind about putting you all up?
You can have a phone number if you want.
Yes, I certainly will want it.
It's not only the engines that have changed. A lot of the lines have changed as well.
Yeah, do you remember Peak Forest, Harry?
You see, there was a lot of lines closed by a man called Dr. Beechin.
On a Sheffield line.
Nottingham.
No, Sheffield, I think.
Nottingham direct. What they can't do since they shut the line, they've got to go via Sheffield. You're confused.
This is all very nice, I know. But this lad here, he's got to go to school.
Well, that's why we came over early. So listen, son, if there's anything you want to know about railways, past or present, you just nip over to the bungalow.
Yeah, and bring the train.
And if it needs cleaning, we'll be only too happy to oblige. If he wants to go train spotting, I'll take him and start him off.
Thanks.
I think it would be very good to have him interested in trains. Be better than kicking that ball around all the while.
Yeah, son.
Thanks.
Cheers.
They're more keen on a train than me.
Might be a good idea, you know, train spotting.
Me taking numbers down. Dates on that bar was bad enough.
Is Bumper acting funny with you?
No, Pump's been fine.
Why are you hanging about on your own?
I'm not past the form, am I? It's with me going out so much.
Special lessons. Don't they help? If you could sort things out with Mr. Andrews.
He does the lessons with me, right? But when they're in words, they're just the same, all jumbled up. Nothing makes sense.
It's bound to be a long haul, Jeff. And it's for all dyslexic kids.
Dyslexic.
What's that mean?
Well, it's just a label anyway.
That isn't true.
Well, that's what Mr. Jenkins said. And anyway, you don't even know if I am dyslexic. That's what my mum thinks, but it's not proved.
I've got a mate who's got a van. I'll ask him to shift your furniture for you if you like.
Oh, would you love? I'd be very grateful. Just make some more room for my little bits and bobs.
Don't worry. I mean, it'll be safe as long as I'm here.
I shouldn't think you'd ever want to leave here, would you?
Oh, I will. I mean, it's still his place and he makes the rules.
Did you get on with him okay?
Well, we're good friends, really. It's just... Well, it's not, you know.
Not like you and Barry. Well, like you were. In the days when you used to sit in my kitchen and call me Mrs. Grant and pick yourself on my toast.
Oh, that seems like a long time ago, that.
Do you know Damon decorated in here once?
Yeah, that's right.
I like it, you know. You kept in touch with Barry. I know you're not as close as you were.
Nah, we're not now.
As a favour to please me.
Yeah. Why, what's wrong?
I think he needs his friends.
Oh, he's not in trouble with Sizzler, is he?
No. No.
What is it now?
I've hurt him now, that's what. I've, gone and got myself tied up with Billy. Sounds silly when you put it like that.
What, you mean, well, Like romantically tied up?
Yeah, I mean exactly that.
Oh, sound. I mean, if you're happy.
Here I am, I'm very happy.
What's the problem with Barry then?
It was a shock, I suppose. He thinks it's wrong. He doesn't like Billy. I don't know, it was just a sense, a feeling when he drove away he might not come back.
Well, maybe not if Billy was in, but I'm sure you could sort that out.
I don't know, it was just a feeling.
You felt that he was asking you to choose?
I felt as if he was judging me. I wanted him to understand. I wanted him to forgive me.
Well, no, it's none of my business, like, but... Well, I can't see that there's anything to forgive. I mean, I can't see that it's wrong.
I know, Terry, but I don't want to lose him.
No, you won't. Look, I'll tell you something now. He didn't like Sue, you know. And he put me where I had to choose. Only I wanted to get married, I wanted to have kids, so I did what I wanted. And I turned him down. I mean, I felt bad about it and that, like, well, because we go back a long way, and I mean, all the things we've done. And there's times when I miss him. I know what you're saying, that's all.
Thanks. So you will keep in touch with him for me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's with a proper firm now, isn't he? So, well, they'll give me a contact number.
Thanks, love. And thanks for hearing me out. All these revelations. Me, a middle-aged woman, I should be ashamed.
You'll be surprised what I hear from women in the back of the cab.
All the same, you know, no matter what happens. Those times in the kitchen, that's what counts. I'll always think of you as his best friend.
I was thinking the other day, I mean, if we ever have kids, well, if we're ever fortunate enough to, what do you think? Do you think he'd be a godfather?
Yeah, I'm sure he would. I mean, apart from his feelings about me, he does seem to have grown up quite a lot. Ask him.
Yeah. Maybe when the time comes.
Look, victory for Ladies' Day, celebration lunch. There you are, top of the list, Paul and Annabelle Collins.
No way we can make it, I'm afraid. Annabelle's otherwise engaged.
Look, this is important to me that it's a success. And you did promise months ago.
Yeah, well, situations change, Harry.
Look, we're not short of guests, Harry. You can't bludgeon people into coming.
Have you changed that Hoover bag?
The Hoover bag's not full.
He's the expert cleaner around here. He cleans down at the club as well.
I know. I'm going
but
there.
he's too mean to buy Hoover bags. He changes one about every 2 months.
Mean? Listen who's talking. You know what his latest ploy is, don't you? He won't treat himself to a model train. He's trying to wheedle one out of a kid.
Look, I have to go. Do you want to lift this afternoon or not?
Yes, thanks very much. Oh, and you can tell that lady wife of yours, with all her gadding about, she's going to miss a good spread.
Pancakes?
Pancakes?
It's Shrove Tuesday, Harry. It's got to be pancakes.
After last year's fiasco, never again.
We could talk about it, Harry.
Not about pancakes, we can't.
What do you think, Paul?
But I don't think I should take sides in this.
No stomach for a day. Bit of aggro in the house. I quite enjoy it all myself.
Yeah, well, that's because it's petty, of course. If it was serious, you wouldn't enjoy it very much.
If he's had concussion, he just can't drive. Keep him there till I come, will you? And Ken, don't let our friend mix it. Yeah, Howard, who do you think I meant? I'll just drop Chris off and I'll be with you, mate. OK, bye now.
Just say what you've got to say to me, Frank. I'll be late now, even with the lift.
I couldn't help that, love. I mean to say the road's full of black ice, a wagon full of lethal acid. An unfit driver who thinks he can drive.
Maybe that's why you're so dead set against the idea. Might get back to the shop floor you've paid for your son to have a test. Good union man doesn't do that, does he?
That idea hadn't crossed my mind. But I tell you what, Ad. Maybe we can afford to pay. But what about those who can't?
They won't be any worse off, Frank, because we can afford to pay £65.
The authority ought to do it, Chris. They should have more resources.
What are you saying, Frank? That your principles matter more than our son?
No, I'm not saying it.
Because I couldn't care less about those others. He's mine. And I see him shuffling about with his head down, not looking you in the eye. I see it and I can't bear it.
Neither can I. I was going to say before Ken rang, take him. I changed my mind.
Why?
I don't take anything back I've just said. But we need that assessment. We need that base.
He needs it.